Throughout the interview process, we want to make sure that our teams are diverse, inclusive, and a place where you feel like you can belong. Hi, my name is Cynthia Griffin, and prior to becoming a senior talent operations specialist with Procore, I was a senior recruiter. Today, I want to walk you through our interview process and provide you with some tips and tricks on how to prepare. So let's start with the interview process. Application, phone screen, core interview, and then finally we have the offer. During the panel interview, we have a standard set of behavioral questions and stages that cover technical, values, and leadership. These are to evaluate qualities that will make you successful at Procore. Now that we've gone through the stages, let's cover some tips and tricks on how you can prepare. Take us on your journey. Think about your past experience, whether professional or personal. It'll really help us understand where you might want to take your career in the future. Get to know the company. Take some time to learn about our product and the industry that we serve. Procore's user community page and community news outlet, the job site, is a great place to start. We like to see resourcefulness in our team. We want to understand how you gather and process information. Be ready to share what you learned and may already know. We truly can't wait to get to know you more, and we're hoping that you're excited to meet us too. After all, this is our interview just as much as it is yours. Our team is eager to answer any questions about how we work, our product, our company culture, and more. So make sure you bring questions. Quick tip, don't forget to send a thank you note or a follow-up email citing specifics and detailing why you're excited about the opportunity. Not only is it a kind gesture, but it shows you're truly interested in the role. We've covered some tips, but I also want to dive deeper into Procore's culture and values because it really defines who we are and where we are today. Our values are ingrained in our daily operations at Procore, from the way we run our meetings to the way we communicate with each other. We established our values of openness, optimism, and ownership in the early months of Procore's beginnings. They are at the core of Procore and are how we continue to hire, lead, and grow. So let's define these values. Be honest without ego. Assume positive intent. We let ourselves have a bad day, but always pursue the rewards of hard work. Optimism. Build with the possible. Share critical opinion without fear of retribution. Admit when you don't know something, and try to include every voice and every point of view. Ownership. Take initiative and move forward. Vigorously advocate for your vision. Volunteer for work that challenges and inspires you. And solicit feedback from leadership and colleagues. With the support of our Chief Talent Officer, Pat Waters, and our VP of Diversity, Inclusion, and Belonging, Sandy Hoffman, diversity, inclusion, and belonging are at the forefront of our recruitment efforts. We are committed to maintaining and fostering an inclusive work environment. Some of our efforts include DIBS training for all managers and recruiters, which include mitigating unconscious bias, leading inclusively in challenging times, and addressing microaggressions. We've hosted listening sessions and community roundtables with hundreds of our employees from different backgrounds to identify feedback and opportunities to create a more diverse and inclusive workplace. Employee resource group ecosystems that nurture inclusive community building, hosting group coaching sessions on allyship, TA and ERG partnerships, and internal career development and mentorship. Now, hopefully you're thinking, I align well with the values and I really could see myself here, but I can't quite find the job that matches my qualification. And to this I say, find the role that aligns best with your experience. If you don't quite meet the years of experience or the qualifications, state that in your cover letter. Ask yourself if you could do the job after you've gone through the job description. You'll have a more acute sense of what you can offer versus what you may be lacking. Don't let a few missing qualifications stop you from applying. When I was applying at Procore, I realized after looking at the job description that 1, I met the qualifications, 2, I was aligned well with the values, but I was missing the bachelor's degree. I went ahead and applied anyway, and I got a call. After discussing my qualifications with the recruiter, she went ahead and moved me forward anyway. During my interview, I did disclose that I did not have a bachelor's degree, but we found that there was a match anyway. And I say this to say, again, don't let a few missing qualifications stop you from applying, but 2, always be open and honest about what you can do and how you can best fit into the role. Now that you've applied for your role, and the recruiter has reached out, you've scheduled your interview, you're probably thinking, I wonder what questions they're gonna ask. Here are 3 questions that you'll normally get asked in your interview. Why Procore? Consider what brings you to Procore. Maybe you're interested in our company culture or excited to work on new challenges. Which one of our 3 values, openness, optimism, and ownership, resonates with you the most? And what are you looking for in your next role? Now that you've done the work, you're probably thinking, well, what do I wear? Well, at Procore, we're a casual environment, but as a recruiter, I'd like to say, dress for the job you want, and you only get one first impression. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn a little bit more about our interview process, and we hope you can see yourself here. And don't forget to check out our careers page at procore.com.